Welcome back to my channel. I've come on today to show you my entry into Amanda's, who is Cooking Up Crafts prompt challenge. She's doing a challenge where she pulls out 4 prompts that you to use different crafty bits and pieces to create anything you want, really. Struggled with this. It was just the 4 prompts. There was scraps of paper, mesh, distress inks and words and letters. So I've kind of gone very similar to what Amanda did for hers, really. I've just got lots of bits of scraps of paper onto an A4 sheet of paper, and then I stuck those down, and I used the 3 colours that you can see here. I used the Sealers Preserve, tea dye and antique linen, and I just used these 3 things. I used a bit of foam, quite a stiff foam, to create. That was with the tea dye, and then with this, which I've had a while, I've just created little circular shapes there with the Sealers Preserve, and then this sort of effect with the antique linen. I used this gorgeous mesh which I had in my stash, which was very kindly given to me in a pocket letter, not a pocket letter, a stuffed loaded pocket swap I did with Angie Beaumont last year, which I haven't used yet. And this is gorgeous sparkly mesh, which I've just cut into little bits and then stuck. I don't know whether you can see how sparkly it is, but it really is sparkly. I really wanted to do this on camera, but I really did struggle to sort of get into the swing of it. I think I'll probably get better as I go along and once I do more of them. But I felt quite limited to the prompts. I don't know whether I'm allowed to sort of use anything else, or whether it has to be the 4 prompts. But yeah, so this is what I've created. I've just edged it with, I think it was the Vintage Photo, I think, in the end. But what my plan is, I think, well, I'll put a couple of photographs in now of the different stages. I think I took a photograph when it was just all the bits of scrap paper stuck down, so I'll put that in there now. And I think there's a photo as well of me, the actual carnage of my desk when I was actually sitting cutting up words and letters out of magazines, but I'll put those in now. Right, so what I'll do now is I'll show you what my plan for this challenge is. I'm going to keep each one in a little folder, and I wanted to make a folder. Now, the only little folder I've ever made before was the Woolly Steph Art Club journal folder, which was this really small one here. So I wanted to make one similar to using this sort of technique. So I'll show you what I actually made. I'll just move these out of the way. Flat up there. Still see it. So I just made this little folder, and I've just used the same. I wanted to use the book binding. I've bought a book binding kit, but it didn't feel right for this type of folder, so I've made quite a deep spine, because I figure that as I keep going with these, if I'm going to be sticking lots of things on, I want there to be plenty of room in the folder. So I've just used some paper, lovely cherry blossom, which is my favourite, and then I've edged it with some sparkly washi tape, and I've put a little pocket in there just purely because there was a join in the paper, because the size of the album, it's too big for the 12 by 12. Same with, there's actually a piece on the spine there because the paper wasn't big enough, so just a little pocket there which I might use. And what I aim to do is very similar to the art journal, and I'm just going to slot the pages in like that, and I'll probably write on there that it's for the January 2022, and I'm going to print something off the computer to put that on the front of the album. But as I say, next month hopefully I'll be able to do one actually on camera rather than just showing you the finished piece. But I thought, well, as a start, I am still relatively new to crafting, so all of these new different challenges are a challenge, but I'm really enjoying them. So that's my entry for this month. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.